Istanbul's railway network has, historically, been split by the Bosphorous Strait. The European west-facing terminus, Sirkeci, served local services to Halkali in the west of the city, as well as various long-distance and international trains, including, between 1883 and 1977, Orient Express services all the way to Paris. By 2012, Istanbul was still the terminus of the Balkan Express to Belgrade and the Bosphorus Express to Bucharest. The Balkan Express was then split in 2013 at Sofia, leaving Istanbul with services to Sofia and Bucharest. Some pedant in the comments will, no doubt, point out that despite serving westward trains, Sirkeci station itself actually faces east, with the line doing a bit of a loop around. The Asian east-facing terminus, Haydarpasa, served local trains to Gebze, as well as an array of long-distance trains to the rest of Turkey, and even Tehran via Lake Van until 2015. To get between the stations, you would have to take a ferry or a bus. In 2004, construction began on a new mega-project, the Marmaray, which would link the two networks and unite Istanbul's, and by extension Turkey's, railways, with a new tunnel across the Bosphorous Strait. What could possibly go wrong? Unlike the Channel Tunnel, which was bored, the Marmaray Tunnel is actually an immersed tunnel, meaning it kind of sits on the sea floor. The new route would separate from the classic European line at Kazlıçeşme, with new stations at Yenikapı and Sirkeci on the European side, and Üsküdar and Ayrılık Çeşmesi on the Asian side, before joining the classic Asian line at Şugutluçeşme. The original branches to Sirkeci and Haydarpasa would, presumably, close. Marmaray metro trains would run all the way from Halkali to Gebze through Istanbul, though the future of long-distance trains, which had terminated at Sirkeci and Haydarpasa, was left rather vague. Construction of the central tunnel was due to be completed in 2009, though this was hit with a raft of delays, partially because of a huge number of archaeological finds you tend to get when digging train tunnels under ancient cities. The first phase finally opened in 2013, with Marmaray trains running from Kazlıçeşme on the European side to Ayrılık Çeşmesi on the Asian side. Meanwhile, the lines between Halkali and Sirkeci, and between Haydarpasa and Pendik, were closed, with Halkali and Pendik becoming the temporary termini for long-distance trains to and from Istanbul. Phase 2, the refurbishment of the lines between Kazlıçeşme and Halkali, and between Şugutluçeşme and Pendik in order to allow Marmaray trains to be extended west to Halkali and east to Gebze, was suspended in 2014, resumed in 2017, and due to be completed about now at the end of 2018, though nobody's really sure when it will actually open. The old branch to Sirkeci has been closed to passenger services, though the line itself remains operational and in use, and some of the old platforms within the old Sirkeci station are now used as a depot for Marmaray trains. The station building itself remains fully intact and open to the public. As for Haydarpasa, the station closed in 2013, and the city planned to turn the building into a hotel. Public outcry, including a number of protests and sit-ins, put pressure on the city to make a U-turn, and, as of 2015, it seems that Haydarpasa will indeed reopen as part of the final Marmaray project. The Marmaray core itself has been designed to serve long-distance trains, as can be seen from the fact that the platforms are longer than the trains currently using them, with the extra platform length being temporarily cordoned off. Platform signage even makes explicit reference to this, advising passengers where to stand depending on the length of their train. In the time since Haydarpasa closed, the Istanbul-Ankara high-speed railway line opened, with high-speed trains having been using Pendik since they started running. There is much speculation over where these high-speed and other mainline trains will terminate once the Marmaray is completed. They could be cut back to Gebze, they could run into a reopened Haydarpasa, or they could run through the Marmaray to Sirkeci, or even all the way to Halkali. As for mainline services from the west, it seems likely that Halkali will become the permanent terminus, though there is also the possibility of reopening Sirkeci's surface station for long-distance services. The Turkish government tend to be a bit secretive about this sort of thing, so we can only really speculate until the project is actually completed. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, as well as taking a look around Sirkeci station, we had a ride on the Marmaray itself, riding from Üsküdar to Yenikapı. Enjoy! Well, so that was our visit to Asian half of Istanbul. We're now going to head back, but instead of taking the ferry, we're going to be taking the more modern route, the Marmaray. So this is Üsküdar, one of the stations on the Marmaray. We're now waiting for our train, which will take us back to Europe.
Bu istasyon Yenikapı. Sayın yolcularımız, Yenikapı istasyonumuzdan Taksim, Hacı Osman, Atatürk Havalimanı, Kirazlı metrosuna aktarma yapabilirsiniz. This station is Yenikapı. Dear passenger, Yenikapı is the interchange station to Taksim, Hacı Osman, Atatürk Airport, Kirazlı metro line.
Maybe we go into Taksim.
No.